So I wanted to talk to you more about being a mompreneur.
Okay.
And I know that you were able to start the book club, and I didn't even know that you had the home decor part. Um, what else have you experienced kind of juggling being a mom and having a business? What have been some of those challenges? And I guess what I like is solutions-based discussions. So what have you found to be some great hacks?
Um, you don't have to put yourself in a box. It's okay if everything you are and everything that you do can't be composed on a business card. You don't have to fit it all in. The elevator pitch is the length that you decide. It's okay that you didn't know that I do home decor. It wasn't for you to know until then.
Yeah.
And so we don't have to stress ourselves out and consume ourselves about what they know or what they don't know. Just do you to the best of your ability. Care about everything that you do and everyone you're doing it with, and it'll work its way out. Word of mouth will always supersede. And I think that's the biggest nugget that I can leave with moms, because I'm happy that I had moms to pull me to the side and tell me, hey, hold up. It's okay. You're not
Right.
going to fit it all in one day. You may forget to pack your kids' lunch. You may forget to bring your business cards for that big meeting. It's okay. Just be your best self. You know, when after Hurricane Katrina and I was living in a hotel selling my art, my father came to check on me and to see me, and we were sitting on a bench just like this outside the Holiday Inn downtown Houston. And I was like, Dad, I lost everything. I have no pictures. I have no cards. And he was
Wow.
like, everything you need to succeed is sitting on the bench with you.
That's really good advice.
Thank you.
One of the things that I like to remind people is that you don't have to be perfect.
No.
You want to be your best.
That's exhausting.
Right, but when you
Yeah.
say that everything you need to succeed is already sitting on this bench,
right there.
boom, that was like,
It's right there.
that's very relieving, because
Yeah.
you don't need to go and become someone else or do something else. Just use what you have inside of you.
Right there.
Oh my God, that is really good.
Yeah, and it takes a load off.
So you were surviving after Katrina, selling artwork, and then what was after that? You were in Houston already. You were back with your baby's dad at the
I
time.
met my child's father in Texas. His nickname was, and I still call him, he hates it, I call him the cowboy. Because
Okay.
I had never dated a guy from Texas.
Okay.
And about 3 years after Katrina, I was living alone. I got an artist voucher through the Katrina programs, and I thought to myself, I was 25 when the storm happened. It was a great opportunity to start over.
Yeah, that's a good young age. Yeah.
Great, no kids, just me and my dog, and I started over. And I met him, and he's a good man. He's a great man. I'm so happy we had our daughter together, and we spent 9 amazing years with each other.
So you just continued on with the artwork, and
It
you
was just
added to
another
that.
chapter. I went from writing for other magazines and other publications and online forums.
So in New Orleans, you were writing for.
I wrote for Offline. I wrote for Sisterhood magazine. I wrote for Data News Weekly, New Orleans Online. Yeah, those are the 4.
So where do you think that passion came from? Was your mom very?
My father was a writer, and I wrote my parents divorced when I was 9. I wrote a love poem to keep them together.
Aww.
So cornball. And I just never stopped writing. I have about 4,000 unpublished poems.
I think a lot about the concept of wisdom.
Okay.
And I know that, like you were saying earlier, the challenges that we overcome, the experiences that we have, they're there for a reason. And I don't want to get too emotional or pull on you too much, but having had within 1 year major lifestyle changes,
Yes.
and experiencing loss like that, how do you cope? Or how have you found strength in adversity?
That's a good question. And it introduces, it debuts a big emotional pour for me. I lost my mother about 11 months ago to ovarian cancer. It took her in 7 months. It's one of the healthiest women I knew. And a month later, it was discovered that I was at the end of my relationship of 9 years. So in a matter of 2 months, I lost 2 of the most huge focal points of normalcy that I'd ever had. And I was looking at this little baby.
Right.
And it was so different. And I said, when you go through big things, my suggestion, and I'm not, do whatever you like, but, when you go through big things, do bigger things.
All
So
right.
I was like, you know what? I'm moving to Georgia.
Right.
Because I came to Texas by way of Katrina. It wasn't by choice, and that's his state. I met her father there. But where do I want my story of my next chapter to begin? And I think sometimes as women, we're so compelled to, make everything look nice. And sometimes things aren't nice. Relationships sometimes don't work
Definitely.
out. And that doesn't make him a bad person. It doesn't make me a bad person.
Right.
He's a great man. And I think he'll be a great husband and father, whatever choices he makes. And I'll have the same blessings as well. But I just want to know within myself, because my mother was not here. To go to, which was different because I didn't have her to go to. I didn't have him to go to.
Do you think she knew that you were going to have this major change, or was she aware that your relationship might lead you somewhere different?
I have been talking to her about the beginning of the end of our relationship, but you can kind of feel it. And I was, raising my credit score and saving my little coins, and I qualified for a house. And Hurricane Harvey came. Go all the way back.
I remember.
Hurricane Harvey came, and to me, it was a sign. It just felt too much like Katrina. I sent my daughter with his mom, and so she was out of it, but I stayed there to protect the furniture, and it's like, it just shouldn't be this hard. I'm ready for an effortless slice of peace. And everywhere you live, there's going to be some sort of national disasters. But for some reason, I just felt as though Georgia would be my next chapter.
Before we end, I need you to share a quote or a special line, something original.
In honor of my mom, Louise
Beautiful.
Antoinette Dole, she would say all the time, life is about picking up the pieces. We all fall down, we all fall short, and the definition of who you are is how fast and how strong you get up.
Wow.